Alright, Negaban here, doing a little arcade obliquely. This is a new thing, so bear with me. We're going to talk about stuff related to the actual Arcade Weekly and mid-series programming, whatever other episodes come up. So, this is the Obliquely for Bomb Jack, which, bit of an enigma to a lot of people. They mentioned on the show that a lot of people knew of its existence. Personally, I knew of it because of the halftime show from the Super Bowl in Tecmo Super Bowl. He shows up. You only get it when you go to the Super Bowl, so you got to get through the whole season to see the Mighty Bomb Jack show. And does a thing which somehow incorporates 2 or 3 of the voice samples that they came up with the game, mostly the hut and down. I think there might have been a hike in there. I'm not entirely sure. After having played that, I did get around to playing the original Mighty Bomb Jack for the NES, which, no attract mode, and I had no instruction manual. This is one of those, buy it from a place that had it used for a while and then got rid of it. Thank you to my aunt for hooking me up with many a game that left a little to be desired. Deadly Towers! I didn't quite get the gist of the game at the time because I had never seen the arcade one, and I was trying to jump on the enemies, you have an NES, you're thinking Mario formula here. Jump on dudes, they die. Don't touch things that explode. This was the opposite, and I didn't know it at the time, so the game didn't make any sense to me. It's kind of curious what they did with this one. Mighty Bomb Jack kept the arcade single-room platform collection, sort of puzzly ones from the arcade, to an extent, except in between each of those, they would have more platform-heavy levels where there were bombs to pick up, but you didn't require all of them to get the door open to the next area, and the enemies spawned a little more randomly. They were more open, and I don't quite recall, I don't believe there was the whole lit bomb thing. You're just collecting bombs, collecting score bonuses and whatnot, and basically you would go like a long-form scrolling area, not auto-scrolling, but it would scroll with you, to single panel. Next room would be a long one. And they would like swap up and down between vertical and horizontal oriented long levels. But yeah, it was a bit of a departure, and people apparently didn't like the long stuff. It would have also been nice to have an explanation to what some of the power-ups did. I mean, there was the whole thing that turned the enemies into coins that came back. I didn't really see any S or E power-ups in Mighty Bomb Jack. Also, there were chests that I could not figure out how to open. They were more ornate than the ones that had the basic power-ups, and those you just had to jump on like once. Anyway, after that, there really wasn't much in the way of Bomb Jack. Like, there was the Game Boy port 5 years after Tecmo Super Bowl. That was pretty much his last appearance. There was a Bomb Jack 2 on a whole assortment of European microcomputers, but it seems like they ditched a lot of the gameplay. If you go look it up on YouTube, again, sorry I didn't get any footage for this one, but you're more just like hopping platform to platform automatically. There's no like jump and wiggle to control your descent and whatnot. It's still collecting bombs and avoiding enemies, but they cut out like a huge element of the main game, and I'm not sure why they bothered, to be honest. And yeah, then after the Game Boy port, even before the Game Boy port, basically, yeah, the last real appearance of Bomb Jack was the Bomb Jack halftime show in Tecmo Super Bowl, and then nothing, just ports. Bomb Jack Twin came out in '93. I'm not sure what for, but it was allegedly a 2-player version. That's really as far as I got in the advancement of Bomb Jack science. I did think it was kind of cool. Apparently the C64 of the original Bomb Jack used music by Jean-Michel Jarre. Jarre? I don't know how to pronounce it, but he was... Is he still alive? I don't even know. Jean-Michel, if you are still alive, I apologize. But he was a big electronics... Dude, have you ever heard that that song Popcorn? That's him. You know that... I should probably put the real version in here so you can see how bad I am at it. If you've heard that, that's Jean-Michel Jarre, whatever. Yeah, I remember kind of getting into electronica partly because of him. So that was kind of cool to find out. Anyway, to wrap up, we've got a little footage from Blast Rush, the game by our guest star, and I like it. You can kind of see the whole evasion inspiration from Bomb Jack for blast rush in this, and the shooter element's like, it takes a little getting used to, especially with the gusting back and forth. But if you wiggle around enough, you can at least probably get a good 10 levels in, even right off the bat. I tried a little bit with each ship. They're both fairly similar. I do like that. I think it's interesting that the second ship has more of a mortar than just like a placed bomb sort of deal going on. I'm kind of curious about that third ship. When I have $3 to spare, I might throw it at that. If I get a chance, I'll let you know. We'll come back to it. I'll at least tweet about it or something. But yeah, it's a neat little game. And again, the base 2 ships are free. You can jump right in. And there are people playing it. Like, I threw up a high score on the Twitters when I first started, and a couple people appreciated it. So that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, best of luck to Bipedal Dog. And again, if you see Bomb Jack, I too would recommend giving the original a chance. And even Mighty Bomb Jack is pretty solid. Coming back to it after at least 20 years probably helped a bit, but yeah, cleans up nice.